Okay. I think I unmuted.
Hey, Judge, it looks like I'm just trying to get Ms. Broyles to get her audio connected.
It'll be fine. I just got something on Ms. Shaw. Still need something on Mr. Gonzalez.
She said they were all sent. It was all in one email.
Okay, good. I'm printing it now.
Ms. Broyles, would you be able to turn your audio on? Let me try to send her another message. Oh, there it goes. Or she's attempting.
Well, there's Mr. Gonzalez again.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I'm right here.
All right, very good. We're going to get to you in just a minute. I'm waiting on your paperwork. And as soon
Yes,
as I
sir.
get to look at it, we'll take you on.
All right.
Try again.
Ms. Broyles is still not hooked up. Let me see if Mr. Gonzalez is. All right, Mr. Gonzalez, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Okay, I got your paperwork here. I want to go back over it with you and
Yes,
review what we did back in, I guess it was April of last year. You were cited for a violation of city ordinance for our dog and cat ordinance that we have. And you appeared before me. We set a fine, court costs, and then you were to return back today to report back to me concerning how things have gone in the past 6 months regarding this problem. So that's what I want to listen to today. And then I'll make a final determination on the amount of fine that we're going to impose on you.
Okay. Yeah, everything's been going good so far. You know, we built our fence and we've been keeping the dogs contained. You know, they haven't really been getting out. We've been keeping them inside the yard and keeping them out of people's way. So, you know, we've been doing good on that.
Good. Well, that was the whole point of it, to protect
Yes.
protect the people and protect your dogs. I know you
Yes.
love them, and that's important. All right, I'm gonna take this fine of $500 and I'm gonna reduce it down to 200. It's gonna be a total of $276 instead of $576. And how much time are you gonna need to pay that?
If you can give me about a month or so, I can get it paid off.
Let's do it within 30 days. That way, it'll save you an additional fee that the state requires that I collect if we go over 30. That gonna work for you?
Yes, sir, that'll work.
All right, Jesse. Thank you, man. I appreciate you working with us.
All right, no problem.
Okay, Judge, I believe Ms. Broyle should have audio right now.
Good morning, Ms. Boyles.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm good.
This modern day way of holding court, it presents a little bit of a problem in getting paperwork from one place to the other. So thank you for your patience. What I have in front of me this morning, I'm looking at a citation that you were issued on February the 1st that alleges speeding 48 to 35. Do you understand that charge?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, to that charge, you can plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest. How do you want to plead this morning?
I'm not really sure how to plead.
Okay.
I didn't realize I was going that speed. I was on my way to get my medicine because I was having an anxiety attack. And like I didn't even look at my speed. It was pretty much all a blur because usually when I do have my attacks, I don't really remember much.
Okay. All right. Well, let me try to assist you in some ways. You can plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest. If you plead guilty or no contest, that means that we would set a fine. If you plead not guilty, that means then you're contesting the matters. What I'm going to suggest to you, I can't give you legal advice, but since you have some concern about the validity of the charge, is that we put you on what's called a pretrial, and you can visit with the prosecutor concerning your circumstances. And if he determines that there was some type of medical reason for such, well, then he will present that to me. And if I determine that that's valid, then that should dispose of this matter. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you down as a not guilty plea, and you will then be notified when you are going to have the conversation. And we're not for certain yet whether we'll be doing it this way. It's going to be a conversation that you'll have with Mr. Crane. He's the prosecutor. I'm not part of that. Once y'all get through with it, then I review what y'all have done. So you have any questions about that?
Is there, if it is guilty or something, is there any way that I could do that it wouldn't hit my insurance?
Yes, ma'am. We have those items that are available in our court. What I'm going to suggest is that you first go ahead and have that visit with Mr. Crane. Y'all make the determination on how you want to plead. And then once that's done, present that to me. And then we have some options for you regarding driving record, insurance, and those sort of things. We're here to work with you.
Okay.
All right. Well, the court will get back in touch with you on when you need to visit with Mr. Crane.
Okay. And how do they do that? Do they send me a mailing stuff?
We'll send you a notice either electronically, regular mail, either one of those ways or possibly both. And I'll let you know on the date. It will be a time that it'll give you at least a couple of weeks notice.
Okay. Is there possible a way I can give you my PO box? Because I'm receiving.
Sure, you can do that. Let us, if you'll get us, once we're through with court, this whole process is required by law to be completely live, not just the participants this morning. And that's information that personally I think is sensitive, that I would rather you just give to my court without everyone else having access to that. So if you could check back with us around 11 o'clock and then give that to us, and we'll take your telephone number. And if you have any other questions, you ask them then, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're quite welcome. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, do we have Miss Arisa?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, good morning. How are you today?
Good morning. I'm doing good.
All right, I'm looking at, we had a situation regarding a driver's license, and your return today, fine, I show the fine and court costs have been paid. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Did you get your license?
Yes, I did. I have it right here. Actually, yeah. I
Well,
finally
that's
got it
what
in
I
the
want to
mail like
see.
2.
All right,
I
very
got
good,
it.
very good, very good. If
Mhm.
you'll make a copy of that and email that to the court so that we can put that in your file, and that'll take
Mhm.
care of the matter.
All right.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sounds good. You're welcome. Thank you so much.
Well, bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, Ms. Schuman.
I'm here.
Good morning. How are you today?
Great.
All right, what I have in front of me is I have an alleged violation of a city ordinance for disobeying a traffic control device. And my notes say they clocked you at, with radar speeding 42 and a 30. Is that what you understand as to why you're in court?
Yes, sir.
All right, to that charge, you can plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest. How do you want to plead?
No contest.
All right. Court costs and the fine would be a total of $151. How much time you need to pay that?
I can pay it today.
All right, well, if you'll go online, City of Cuero, Google it, then go to departments, which would be municipal court, type in your date of birth and put it in the credit card, and that should take care of it. If you have any problems with it, pick up the phone and give us a call.
May I ask you a question?
Yes, you may.
Is that speeding going to go on my record?
It has been our experience since I've been on the bench that these violations of city ordinance do not reflect negatively against your driving record. It should not reflect against your insurance because they don't get turned in. Now, whether or not DPS will continue to honor that, if anybody knows the answer to that question, I wish they'd come forward because I sure don't. I can only tell you, so far, we haven't had that situation, or at least no one has come back to me and said, Judge, yeah, it did affect my record. So I'm hopeful that you won't be the first.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You have a good day.
May I make a comment?
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm not butting you up, but I love that flag behind your
Well, thank
desk
you.
because my father was a veteran
Thank you.
and your tie is my favorite color. So
Well, I figured I better wear one today. You take care and thank you very much for your compliments.
thank you very much, sir.
All right, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well,
Okay,
seemed like
Judge.
here lately we finished court like we started. Jamie's sitting there and having to wait.
Well, we have two others. We have one person that's in the council chambers, and that's going to
Well,
be Houston.
Wait a minute. Those folks, they can hang on just a minute. We
Okay.
started at 9, they weren't here. I don't want our control officer having to sit around. He's got something else to do today. We do not have that defendant, Natalie Ann Shaw, in the courtroom.
No, sir, she's not here. She's not online. I think she was attempting to sign in on Zoom, but I'm not sure what happened.
Okay, all right. Jamie, you're excused. I will take my steps next on this matter.
Yes, sir.
All right, you have a good day.
Yes, sir. You too.
All right, who do we have that showed up?
Okay, so who was it? It's Ruben Garibay.
Garibay?
Yes, sir. There's Ruben Garibay and there's a Jesus Rizzo. I'm gonna go ahead and admit them in. I'm not sure if either of them are on the docket today or not.
All right, well, I found Ruben. Now, who's the other person?
It's coming up as a Jesus Rizzo.
Spell the last name?
It's Rizo. Let's see. Looks like we just need to get the audio connected. Oh, there we go. Maybe now.
Rizo. Is that what you told me?
Yes, sir. That's what it is. That's how they're signed in.
I don't have it.
Yeah, it may be a different name. I'm not sure. And they don't have audio at the time.
Ma'am? Okay.
Okay. Yeah, let me see. I'll try to send the Rizzo a message. In the
Yeah, let me-
meantime, I think you should be good to go for Garibay.
Yeah, let's talk with Ruben. Ruben, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good morning. How are you today?
All right. How are you?
Fine, sir. I got a expired operator's license charge in front of me. Is that what you understand as to why you're in court?
Yes, sir. But I knew it already expired. I'm trying to get my license back. I had showed him my ID. I give him an ID.
Now,
Everything.
Well, let's go in the process. We'll get back to this in just a minute. I'm gonna let you explain everything, but you understand the charge.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, to that charge, you can plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest. How do you want to plead?
Not guilty.
All right, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and set that on the pretrial docket that you can talk then with Mr. Crane about the circumstances. And if you're, and I'm telling you that because your constitutional rights, you do not have to explain or say anything. That's up to the state to prove the charges. But if you're working on getting those licenses, I'll tell you right now, both Mr. Crane and myself will take that into strong consideration on
Yes,
the
sir.
final disposition.
Okay, because I already sent $200 to Austin to get my license, the pink slip, the SR22.
Huh?
The SR22, that's what I got sent the money for. That's what I'm
Well,
getting.
the SR22 you get from an insurance company. So whoever you have insurance with, you need to go to them and get that, and then you send that.
Okay, but in that case, I had everything then. I had the insurance and everything. It was in the process. He said my car didn't register in the computer. I mean, I had processed my insurance and everything that same day, and I got hungry and I went to church that night to go get some chicken. And I left him there, and he followed me right behind me. He said my car didn't register to the insurance.
Well, you talk with Mr. Crane and keep working on trying to get your driver's license. So hopefully the next time you and I see one another, you'll have that. And then hopefully we'll get this matter resolved.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. So what do I do now?
Go get your license.
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right. Goodbye.
Okay, Judge. Let me see. Shamika's got Mr. Rizzo pulled up. Oh, okay. I think he said I had told him that he might need to exit the meeting and sign back in. In the meantime, I do have somebody else that signed in. It just says iPhone, so I'm going to admit them in and see who it is.
Did you hear me a while ago? If that is a RISO, I do not have a RISO in mind.
Yeah, I think Shamika was saying he's on an extension until May the 10th. So I'm not real sure why he would have been here.
I'm not either. Let's see who we have.
I don't have, I've been asking, you said this was Terrazas?
I think that's the guy that came in the council chambers, I think.
Are you able to hear us? Let's see if you could unmute yourself. Oh, where'd he go?
He's a reset, William Terrazas, if that's him.
That doesn't appear to be working. Let me see if I can get Mr. Rizzo, his audio back up.
Okay. Hello. Can you hear me now?
Hi, yes, sir. What was the name?
William Terrazas. Sorry,
Okay.
I was trying to figure it out. I was like, what the heck?
Oh, you're fine. Judge, I think Shamika said he was going to be a reset. The last name is going to start with a T. Should be T-E-R.
Yeah, Terrazas.
William?
Yes, sir.
All right, good morning. How are you today?
Good morning. How you doing?
Fine. I'm looking at charge here of speeding 36 and a 25. Is that what you understand as to why you're in court?
Yes, sir.
All right, to that charge, you can plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest. How do you want to plead?
Not guilty.
All right, I'll accept that plea. Fine and court cost is $189. Now, William, how much time you need to pay that?
Can I pay it this Friday? Is that okay?
You bet.
Okay. Where can I pay it at, or where do I have to go to pay it?
All right, you still living there on East Lacey Street?
No, sir. I had recently moved to what is it, 1503 North Valley Street.
All right, but you're still there in Cuero.
Yes, sir. I still live in Cuero.
Okay. All right, well, you can go online and Google in City of Cuero and then go to municipal court as far as departments and type in your date of birth, and that should bring up your case, and then you can pay it with a credit card.
Okay.
That would probably be the easiest. It looks like you're on the road working, and City Hall is still kind of closed to a certain extent. And I think it might just be easier if you went ahead and did it that way.
Did it online?
Yes.
Okay.
If you have any problems or any questions about it, don't hesitate to pick up the phone and give us a call. We'll work with you and get it done.
All right. Yes, sir. I will.
All right,
Judge,
William, take care.
I'm sorry, Judge. Was that a guilty or a not guilty plea?
It was a guilty.
A guilty. Okay, perfect. We thought we had heard not guilty.
I had said guilty. Sorry.
Okay. All right.
I
Perfect.
heard you.
All right.
All right, thank you. Thank
Bye.
you. All right, now, Mr. Rizzo.
Yes.
Are you with
Oh,
us
we're
now?
good. Now we got it.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right,
sorry.
good. I don't have you on my docket this morning, so tell me what you're doing here.
I have a ticket, sir. I had went to jail for my other tickets, but I thought it was all together, but it wasn't. I'm just here to ask for more time to pay my ticket. I just don't want to get another a warrant for my arrest and go to jail right now, because I got a job that's actually paying pretty good right now, and I'm trying to stay, I'm trying to avoid that problem.
Well, I tell you what, you're doing things the right way and you're making the right steps, and this court appreciates that very much.
Thank you.
If
Thank
more
you.
people did that, I can assure you I wouldn't be signing warrants because you're taking care of the matter and you're taking care of it ahead of time. Now,
Yeah, thank you.
with that said, how much additional time you need?
Well, it's 'cause right now, I'm kind of back on my child support too. So like, I'm trying to catch up on everything. You know, I went to jail for like 24 days and it threw me off. I would say like, I don't know, like 2 months. Cause right now I'm like really behind on my light bills, my rent, my car payment. And then I got a
Okay,
500.
okay, I hear you. I hear you. I'm taking you at what you're saying.
Yes, sir.
Uh, Amanda, what's the present time payment for sometime in May? Is that right?
It's May, but it was May of last year.
Oh, okay.
Clerical error by vision.
Yeah, well, a lot of things have happened over the past. As a result, let's go ahead and this is the 17th of March. Let's go and how about to the 1st of June? Will that work?
March, hold on. March, April, May. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm sorry. I had to look at my calendar. I'm sorry about that.
Well, I was wondering. That's a little bit more than 60 days.
No, yes, thank you. That'll work. I will do my best to pay by June the 1st. Yes, sir. Thank you very much for that. I actually appreciate you for that.
Well, I thank you for calling in and appearing in court ahead of time. You have a good day.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you again. You have a blessed day.
Take care.
We don't have anybody else in the chambers, right?
Is that it?
Mm-hmm. That's all we have.